in Genesis 2:9, he said, I've given you every tree yielding seed to be meat for you. Even the tree of life. He said the only tree not to eat of is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But you can eat of the tree of life. Which means God didn't even want you to understand the difference between good and evil, because evil wasn't supposed to be a part of your vernacular. But he said you can eat of the tree of life freely. Now, I don't know why Eve allowed the enemy to trick her to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because the tree of life was more valuable than the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But he sold her a fake diamond, a fake Rolex. He sold her a fake. Anybody sell you a genuine diamel, you know you don't have it all together. There's no such thing as a genuine diamel. A diamel is a fake diamond. Genuine diamel. See, they knew you were coming. And this goes right in my clothes. What comes before truth? Because we spend time, I'm looking at some of you have children here, and your child is trying to put the toy together. And while he or she's trying to put the toy together, they're getting frustrated. And you say, that's not how you do it. But how we do in life when somebody's trying to get something together, that's wrong. That's not truth. That's condemnation. What should come before truth? What comes before truth? I'll tell you. Not knowledge, because knowledge doesn't help you. It doesn't help you when it comes to truth. All knowledge does is give you information. That doesn't help you. You say, well, I know what comes before truth. You got to have knowledge. No, knowledge, people have gone to the grave with knowledge. Knowledge is your child is doing it wrong. And you say, that's wrong. That's not delivering them. That's not the truth. That's condemnation. What comes before truth is grace. You can't even have truth. Okay, y'all looking at me funny. You can't even have truth without grace. See, grace is not just unmerited favor. Grace is a favor that's adorned on you by something greater. In other words, if you come to work late tomorrow, the truth is you get fined. The grace is that if you give you 5 minutes before you get fined. But grace came before truth. So here is the grace. The grace is, that's not how you do it, baby. Let me show you. And picking up the toy and showing them how to put it together, that's the grace. And what has happened, we've been driven trying to tell people the truth, but you don't have grace as the locomotive. See, you would never know good had you not met evil. There is no way to understand good without understanding evil. So that's knowledge. A whole lot of people think they're righteous, but they're basing righteousness off of their wrongness. Some people think they're righteous because they don't get high anymore. They don't fornicate anymore. They ain't gay anymore. They ain't lesbian anymore. And they equate that as truth and righteousness. But really, that's knowledge of good and evil. And that's how we judge each other. We don't judge each other based on grace. We don't even judge each other based on truth. We judge each other based on condemnation. See, you don't know right without wrong. I don't understand. There are babies in here. Your baby has not been introduced to knowledge. That baby will pick up a spider or pick up a gumdrop and put them both in his mouth. Because he has not been introduced to right and wrong. And grace has to come before his truth. Grace has to intercept that spider. You can't tell the baby to 6 months, that's wrong, don't do it. That's truth without grace.